Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the series on Twin Flame Union, the 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. Yes, taken after this book. We're addressing 1 key per week in order to help you understand what those 7 keys are. We are on the 6th key. Do you believe it? We're already on the 6th key, which is the key to wonder and awe. You might be wondering, what is the key to wonder and awe? Well, I'm going to explain it in this video. If you are interested, please do stay tuned. Why? Why the key to wonder and awe? This is a bizarre one, right? We went through all the other keys, and if you have not yet viewed them, I'll put that playlist right here so you can do them one by one after this video. Wonder and awe. What is wonder and awe? So think of the innocence of a child. When a child is under the age of 7, in particular, under the age of 7, the age of reason, right? 7 is the age of reason. When a child is under the age of 7, they're generally living in this sense of wonder and awe. Everything they see is awe-inspiring to them. Everything is potentially wonderful to them. When they see a rainbow in the sky, or they see a cloud that looks like a particular shape, or they see an interesting bug that they've never seen before, they're super interested and they zone in on that bug. So under age 7 is usually when we're in that state of wonder and awe, where things feel, look magnificent and wonderful and full of potential and opportunity. You ever wonder why your 2-year-old at Christmas time plays with the boxes instead of the gifts? It's because of wonder and awe. They're in awe by the potential of that box. Now, as we get older, we tend to lose that. We lose that sense of wonder and awe. And what is wonder and awe? First of all, it's appreciation and gratitude, right? It's a state of appreciation and gratitude for what is right in front of you. Second of all, wonder and awe is present moment awareness. It's present moment awareness, because in order to have appreciation and gratitude, you must be immersed in the present moment in order to appreciate what's there in front of you in the present moment. And thirdly, it's a connection to spirit, God, universe, source, because you are in awe of what is right there in front of you, the gifts that life has given to you. And so it is this amazing state of openness, right? So we come into this world very open, like a child, and then slowly over time, we become more closed. Now, the twin flame journey is another opportunity to go back into that state of wonder and awe. Why is that, twin flame? It's because of many things you discover upon your twin flame journey, notably unconditional love. But with that sense of unconditional love, which we talked about in the 4th key, and we also talk about in the 4th chakra video, are signs and synchronicities, coincidences, happenstance meetings, number patterns that we tend to see, signs we see on license plates or billboards or ads or the TV screen, things that come to us in a continual pattern where we become awestruck because we are saying to ourselves, there is no way that this is possible. Why is this happening? This doesn't make any sense. This never happened before. And we appreciate those moments. We appreciate those signs from the universe. We appreciate the synchronicities and the coincidences and the happenstance meetings. We appreciate all of that. And because we are in the moment of appreciation, we stay in awe and wonder. And that's a very innocent state to remain in. And it is a state that leaves us open to receiving gifts from the universe. Now let's take the flip side of that twin flame. The flip side is cynicism, being skeptical, and being closed-minded. Have you ever been like that, twin flame? Have you ever been a cynic? Have you ever been skeptical or closed-minded? Have you ever dismissed awe-inspiring moments? Have you ever dismissed that as, I was just imagining that. That didn't really happen. Or that was totally insignificant. It doesn't matter anymore. That cynicism, the closed-mindedness that shows up. So when you become a cynic, when you become skeptical, does it make you closed to spirit or does it make you open to spirit? You decide that, twin flame. I would say, in my personal experience, that it makes you closed to spirit. It makes you closed to receiving gifts from the universe. It makes you closed to synchronicities because you have become jaded. You've become closed to the wondrous miracles of life. And you have cut yourself off, literally cut yourself off from spirit. And it's by your own choice, right? When we cut ourselves off from spirit, most oftentimes, if not all the time, it's by our own choices. We choose to become cynical. We choose to become skeptical. We choose to close ourselves off. We choose to dismiss the signs, synchronicities, happenstances, and miracles that appear before us. We make the choice through our jaded life experiences to close ourselves off from spirit. And that is the exact opposite of what the key to wonder and awe is about. It's about backtracking and going back to that place of innocence. Going back to the place where everything is wondrous, everything is awe-inspiring, and everything is a miracle. And when you can do that on a consistent basis, twin flame, you open yourself up again to the wondrous, awe-inspiring, amazing wonders of spirit. You become reconnected. You reconnect yourself to spiritual essence. And when you keep connected to spiritual essence, you allow the flow of the gifts of the universe to continually pour into you and into your life. And it can be hard to maintain this. And that's why I wrote a key about it, because it can be really difficult to maintain this. Because as people, we have expectations. We expect things to happen according to a certain timeline, or we expect others to behave in a way that we deem is the appropriate way to behave. Or we think our twin flame should follow a certain path in their life. And when these things don't align with our expectations, we have a tendency to move into cynicism. We have a tendency to get that clouded thinking. We get disappointed. We get disheartened. And then we close ourselves off to the beauteous wonders of life and the gifts that are emanating from our spiritual flow. Because in and of itself, meeting a soul connection like a twin flame is a miracle. It is a miracle. Out of the 7.7 billion people on the planet, 7.7 billion, can you even conceive of that number? I can't conceive of that number. I can barely conceive of like hundreds of people sitting in a concert hall. I don't know how many people there are. There might be 500, there might be 1,000. I don't know. It's very difficult to conceive unless if you're doing a head count. But can you imagine then 7.7 billion people on the planet, minus one being you? Out of the 7.7 billion people on the planet, it just so happened that you bumped into your twin flame, your soul connection. Okay, I don't know about you, but that is nothing less than miraculous. That is nothing less than miraculous. And if you come to the point at which you can't even appreciate the miraculousness of even meeting your twin flame, then you've got a bigger problem of disconnect that might be worth exploring. It might be worth exploring it, especially if you find yourself cynical, jaded, and skeptical. Because that miracle in and of itself is mind-blowing, completely mind-blowing. I can't even wrap my brain around it. And many of you know my story, that I moved 3,000 miles almost on a whim. And, 6 to 8 weeks later, happened to meet my twin flame. So go figure, right? Go figure. If you can backtrack to that one awe-inspiring moment and go, that was truly miraculous, think of all of the miracles, signs, synchronicities, happenstance meetings, whatever that happened since you encountered your twin flame. And then if you want a greater exercise, look at all the signs and synchronicities and blessings and miracles that happen for really anything to happen in your life. Were there ever things in your life that you couldn't make happen on your own, that even if you tried, you couldn't make them happen on your own? Those are miracles. That is awe-inspiring. And so my challenge to you for this week, Twin Flame, is to get out your journal and start journaling all of the miracles, awe-inspiring events, signs and synchronicities that have happened since you've been on your twin flame journey, and maybe even before that. And continue to do that every day, because we start to take for granted the miraculous. And I believe that it's better to go back into remaining like a young child under the age of 7 and moving through life with that sense of awe and wonder. Like everything is a miracle. It's a miracle I'm even here, right? It's a miracle that I am even here in this generation in time, in this time period, that I'm not living somewhere in the 1400s where they don't have indoor plumbing. That would be a bummer, right? No electricity, no indoor plumbing, having to worry about no antibiotics. So it's a miracle that you even showed up here in this time period to be able to experience life in this way. Maybe it's not. Maybe you don't like this life. So maybe you want to go back to the 1400s. Maybe you were there. That's for another video, right? But when you remain open to allowing spirit to come in and take over your life in the most miraculous way possible, you remain open to infinite possibilities. And that is what connection to spirit is about, right? Is about just remaining open to infinite possibilities. And when you can do that, and when you can appreciate the awe and wonder that comes into your life each and every day and remain open, then that is an invitation for more miracles to come your way. And if you want more miracles, you gotta stay open, guys. So I hope this was helpful, Twin Flame. I wanna thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Twin Flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a Twin Flame boot camp or my meditation course. You can also join our group coaching. The links are all below. And I will see you in the next video.